knock him out, no doubt. Hear the crowd roar. ICB, the place I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up. Let's rumble. Let's rumble. Face up and hard like a punch to the face.
At Carrabba's Italian Grill, every dish tells a story. Lasagna's always been special to me and my family. We prepare it the same way my grandmother prepared it. First of all, you have to make a pomodoro sauce. Then you cook your pasta, you lay it out, you put your pasta down. We splotch the meat sauce, the ricotta cheese, the Romano cheese, and then we layer it. So come celebrate at your local Carrabba's and enjoy our one-of-a-kind lasagna.
Jabs, exchanges, some front kicks, and they look to grapple. Good exchanges here. Underhooks achieved by Suicide Sam, and he gets the takedown. Braden working to replace his guard here.
Sam made no secret that he was after that takedown.
And Braden has closed his guard up. But Sam's got him up against the cage, going to try to soften him up here with some smaller punches from this dominant position. Veer will work to get himself off of the cage. Looks like he's looking for a sweep here. Looking for a Kimura on that side of Sam. Gets his hands together. He's looking to get on that left hip to finish, and he does! Submission win by Braden Beer.
Hail Baroni, also known as the New York Badass, a legend in the cage, a warrior in every Don't miss it.
Stand up tight. Back off.
His feet are tight. Grab his ankles and push him
Back on the
back.
final.
You got to sweep there.
Sweep
Just
the leg.
off that arm bar.
Back on up. Back up. You're good. Back up.
That's something, Josh. You got that arm bar. He's beating you his right.
Watch the arm on the triangle. Just back up. Just back up.
Hey, you got an up elbow there, Joshua.
Elbows, elbows.
You can do that. You gotta do.
Right.
You gotta do.
Josh, when he goes to drop his elbow, his ass goes up to his feet comes off the ground. That's a sweep all day.
Hey, just back up. Back up. Keep him standing up. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Breathe.
Hey, back up.
Breathe.
Just back up and stand up.
Hold him there, Josh. He's got to blow oxygen.
There you go.
Tie up that arm.
Breathe with it. Give it punch. Breathe. Give it punch. Breathe.
There you go. Sneak that foot
Control that
down.
wrist.
Let
Don't let
heel
that arm
hook
out the
there.
heel. Bring it in. Stay tight. Stay tight. Look at this. Stay tight. Stay tight. Stay tight. Elbow. Yeah, elbow. Left elbow. What's that? Left elbow. There it is. Let's go. Give him another one. Give him another one. Stack him out. Stack him out. Give him another one. Stack him out and give him another one. There you go.
Get loose, back him up.
There it is. Give it to him. You don't gotta wrestle. You don't have to. You don't want to.
Hey,
You don't have to. You don't want to.
Josh, keep scooting out, buddy. Scoot out away from the
Hold
cage.
him. Hold him.
Cage lock.
Hold him.
Look in the cage, man.
Freeze, freeze.
All right. Josh, get off that cage.
Josh, I can't have you hanging out there, buddy.
Elbow, 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 guys. Elbow, elbow. Okay, tuck the chin. On the guillotine. Yes, stand up. You got him right there. Keep standing up. Standing up.
Josh, every time he pops up, he's getting right there's a half butterfly
Stay
sweep.
tight. Stay tight. Watch the
Josh, he's not heavy on his
Elbows
hip.
in. Elbows in.
Josh, he's not no hip.
Yeah, elbows in. 10 seconds. Elbows in. Elbows in, guys. There you go. What about this? What about body? Body. 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 Body.
Step into him. Josh, step that right's coming, Josh. Get your left up. Josh, back off! Back off! Put your hand on his face and elbow! Get those elbows!
On the knee. On the knee. Hands up, man. Elbow. Hands up.
Josh, right elbow! Take the arm Sweep him! His foot's too high! Butterfly sweep him! He's looking to get out, Josh, and he's stuck. Hold his head down, Josh. Hold his head down.
Hold him. Don't stand there. Hold him. Don't let him go. Hold him tight. Come on, stand hard.
He's got nothing there.
Elbow, head. Hey, when he lets go, let go. Body, give him the opposite
Hold
elbow.
it down.
Stand up. Go for elbow.
Hold it down.
Elbow.
He's got nothing left, Josh.
Get out of your way.
Get clear now.
Get him again. Back him out, Dad. Back him out.
Hold the elbow.
Back him out.
Push his face away and drive him.
Drive him to the cage. Dad, drive him to the cage. You're going to get tired now.
That's it. Drive him right into the cage. Right over here.
Let's go. Elbow.
Elbow to God. Josh, you're going to throw it. Stand up.
Stand up.
Swim inside and throw it. Flick your thumb. Flick your thumb, Josh. There you go. That was it. I'm kicked, Josh. He's behind the ground. Open your hand. Open your hand and swing. Open your hand and sucking down and boxing.
Hey, Dad, come back. Come back here. Come on back here. Come on.
Open your hand up in the air.
Out of your way.
Pop them ears. Good. Josh, come on, buddy. Open those hands and pop those ears. Elbow right there. Freeze. Thank you. Josh, you are not you put your swing in his head. Get your ass off the mat! Ezekiel! Ezekiel! Josh, you have the Ezekiel!
Your winner by unanimous decision, John.
We show our pets every day that we love them. Now it's their chance to do the same. They see your love everywhere. Now it's their turn. With Love My Human, celebrate your bond with stylish pet apparel and accessories for you and your furry friend. From adorable outfits to must-have accessories, now they can show their love for you too. Shop now at lovemyhuman.com and let your pet wear their love.
Go. Well, that didn't take any time. Paul coming out with a big front kick.
He knew exactly what he was going to start with.
And Sawyer working on getting the fight to the ground here. Some grabbing the cage by Paul, and Sawyer succeeds in getting him to the ground, working on some ground and pound from the back. And he's got his back. He's under the chin. He's under the chin. This is not looking good for Paul. And the tap out by Paul.
Oh, man, I had faith with that kick at the front.
He came out with some fury.
Access world-class fishing content anytime, anywhere. Only on Fishing TV. Explore a world of fishing adventures, from freshwater to saltwater, fly fishing to ice fishing. Learn from the experts and enjoy breathtaking fishing expeditions. Whether you are an amateur or a seasoned angler, Fishing.tv offers something for everyone. Subscribe to Fishing.tv for exclusive content, expert tips, and more.
Fight starts off. A couple of low kicks from Double B Borscht. See how long he looks to keep this fight standing, or if he'll look to take it to the ground like he did the last one. And that lead right hook being looked for.
Took it to the ground, just not the way I wanted, I don't think.
Brian working on wrestling, but good job by Brian not giving up his back like a wrestler typically would. He stands up, uses wrestling in reverse. Very nice job by both these guys. Kick checked. Buzzsaw is catching on to that kick. He's looking for big hooks. Oh! Big left hand from the southpaw, Brian Borscht.
Do you think there's a little more confidence on Brian's side? Maybe a little too much here?
You know, he has a win over this guy once. He's been training very, very hard. I'm not sure.
I just hope he's not underestimating Jorge.
Certainly should not be overconfident. Jorge out of a very good gym, a very good fighter indeed, and coming here to swing heavy leather. there's always that balance of confidence and cockiness that a fighter has to look at. You need to be confident. You need to believe that you are the better fighter. So much of this game is mental, and that's a big piece of it. Right now, we see Conor McGregor as a big name in this sport right now, and his confidence has taken him a long ways. But I tell you, his last fight was a loss.
Yeah.
So it is important to remember. Big left by Brian. Important to remember that everyone's breakable. Everyone is breakable, and man, when you get choked, you just go night-night, no matter how tough you are.
It's science.
These guys, I think as they trade here, they're developing a respect for each other. They've both eaten some hard shots. They've traded here.
Both settled down a little bit, it seems.
They're showing each other some respect. They're giving the other his due as far as being dangerous opponents. Good striking combos by Brian. He continues to land that left hand. Pins Buzzsaw against the cage here, showing off that wrestling pedigree. Some inside knees, those hurt.
Oh yeah.
Foot stomps. When a man brings foot stomps, and I didn't see if he got clipped there or if he just slipped, but he went down shortly, did Brian Borst. 10 seconds in the round. See if one of these guys tries to finish off with a big move, big takedown. And Brian looks for the takedown, stuffed. And we'll go to a second round. Great support of our Fusion Fight League staff here. Oh, and a little bit of a slugfest there. Inside leg kick by Double B.
Brian keeps working on the inside of that right leg on Jorge. Little chops here and there, knock him down.
Here's some coaching from Will Grundhauser in the grindhouse corner of Brian Borst. Brian is entering swinging, but he is exiting straight back and with his hands down. Gotta watch out for that, especially with Buzzsaw throwing that left hook hard, right hooks hard. Brian does not want to play the distance game with Buzzsaw. He explodes in, and he explodes out very well, but make no mistake, Buzzsaw has a reach on the guy. Some big shots thrown by Jorge Martinez. And Brian's still looking for a takedown, shows some blood in his nose. We've got to fight, Jim.
We definitely do. You know, the card says there's a 3-inch difference between their heights, and I'm going to say it's got to be a little bit more than that. Jorge seems to be at least 4 or 5 over Brian.
And Brian got clipped. Looks like he's clearing the cobwebs. If I'm Martinez, I'd be cracking him right now, trying to rattle that brain. But a slow, methodical pace by Martinez. He's looking for his shots. He's looking to pick them right. Good getting in, getting his strikes off and getting out by Brian Borst. Looks like the cobwebs of that little rock he ran into are wearing off. Oh! Big left hook by Brian Borst. These guys,
he's nodding his head in agreement. He felt it.
Yep. He's letting him know, man. These guys are giving each other the respect, but they're both coming to win. Make no mistake, they are both coming to win. They're both very confident in themselves. Each have rocked each other. They've both had success on the ground against each other.
They both snap right back into play, too.
Very, very good matchup by Fusion Fight League here.
And now that blood isn't just a spot under his nose, it's dripping down, so he's tasting it. He's tasting it now.
Double Beast smells the stink on that foot. Just about an inch away from eating a big head kick, but he moves out of the way very well. And we're going around 3. It could be 1-1. It could be 2-0 on either side, to be honest. We don't know what the judges are seeing. We don't know exactly how they're scoring this. You know, there's been some good success on the ground. There's been some good cage control. There's been some good striking exchanges on both sides. So if I'm either one of these fighters, I'm looking for finish.
Brian comes out pretty aggressive. I don't know what that is. Come on now.
A little bit of fanciness coming out of Buzzsaw. Crowd pleaser. Brian's trying to stick with the good old 1-2. And again, a wheelie kick.
Don't see that kick very often in cage fights, do you?
A bit of capoeira coming out of Team Wildman out of Inglewood, Colorado. Excuse me, Brighton. Sorry, Wildman. Ooh. To reach all the way up there with that foot. At least some style points for me on that shot. Good uppercut as Brian looked in to shoot.
Led with his face, it looks like.
And you see that Buzzsaw is controlling the center of the cage here. That's big. He is controlling the center of the cage. It's Brian that's keeping on the outside, and Brian's working on keeping the center of the cage here, but he is pressed out. Nice. Very nice ducking and dodging of shots by Brian Borst just to land his own left hand at the end. Landed some big left hands is Brian Borst. But watch for him midway of this round to look to take the fight to the ground and just put a stamp on it on top.
Yeah, we've only had a little bit on the mat so far.
Which is interesting because it finished there last time. These guys both seem to have something to prove as far as standing with each other.
Right.
Big shots landed by Buzzsaw here, and Brian's looking for a takedown, but he is rattled. And Buzzsaw looks to keep it going. Did he pour some of his gas out there? Is he still in it? He looks good. He's not breathing heavy. Landed some great shots. That's going to sway the judges. Brian's going to be wanting to look for some big shots here. He's going to want to be putting a stamp on this round. Big left hand as they exchange by Brian Borst. Another big left by Brian. Doesn't seem to faze Buzzsaw. He's still in it. In just 10 seconds, these guys are going to go for it. Looking for big shots is Buzzsaw. And these guys fight clear to the finishing. It's not chess.
Buzzsaw's laughing at the fact that they're back in for the 4th round.
Buzzsaw is looking for some kicks. Borst looking for a takedown there. Good sprawl by Buzzsaw.
I think Borst is tired of exchanging blows. It
Yes.
looks like he wants to take it down, and something he knows a little bit more about. Maybe, I don't know what his punching game and striking game is like, but we know he's good on the mat.
You know, they've both had success in exchanges. Buzzsaw seems to have landed the bigger shots, at least the more effective shots in the reaction of his opponent, but Brian has landed that left consistently over and over and over again. He's had a lot of good exchanges inside.
Doesn't even look like there's a lack of power from the first one he threw to the last one.
But there is blood on his face, and judges score that. It's hard to ignore. But yes, his background, absolutely fantastic wrestler, great jiu-jitsu gym he comes out of, and he may be looking to take it to the ground. But Buzzsaw seems to know that, and he's sprawling appropriately, mixing up his kicks and punches very well.
Buzzsaw learned from the mistake last time.
Absolutely, and he is showing it tonight. He has already shown it. He has already proven that he is much better than was shown in that first bout. And as I said, his confidence only moves up as this fight goes along. He shows, I can stay in it.
He was cocking up to let one loose there and pulled it back.
A lot of feints and fakes. Looking to set up that head kick, and Brian reaches up there for his own head kick. Double B with his hands down low, but there moves him up.
Well, they got to be getting tired at least a little bit.
Buzzsaw fast off the cage, which is a very good move. He does not want to be up against the cage where Brian can pin his hips and work on that takedown. Some good leg kicks landed by Buzzsaw. A lot of respect between these two fighters. Brian looking for that left again. Buzzsaw throwing some backhands.
I was going to say, that looked like more of a tennis swing than a punch.
You know what? Whatever it takes.
Going to the next round, 40-love.
This fifth and final round, both fighters have something to prove here, and they come out just as fast as they did in the beginning. Absolutely. And Brian Boris is coming out to let him know. Good front kick by Buzzsaw. Says, don't chase me. And Double B is keeping him on his heels, which is exactly where he wants him. He can't set up those big shots as he's moving backwards. Fifth and final round here. A question mark for both these fighters. We've had some close rounds. Each fighter has had some some sweat came off of that level.
That backhand seems to be part of his repertoire there.
Brian should look at that and duck underneath and look for his double leg when that hand is up. Good outside leg kick, head kick by Buzzsaw. And Brian's chasing him, but not being able to cut him off of the cage. He chases him, he doesn't quite pin him on the cage. Looking to close that distance, but Buzzsaw still moving very well in this fifth round.
See, Buzzsaw's moving a lot more than he had been. I wonder if he, in his mind, he's thinking all he needs to do is just keep away and not let.
And he might be. He might. That confidence of that last round. He had some great shots in that last round. So some good combat in that last round. A big shot by Double B, landed that left and is looking to close the distance here. Gives the cage a hard left. I don't know what the cage did to him. Ouch. Ooh, nice right hook by Buzzsaw. Caught Brian right on the chin. And now Double B is back up against the cage. Looking for a high kick is Buzzsaw.
Looks like we're not going to see much on the mat tonight.
Not a rooster kick.
A lot of distance between that one.
Yep, swing and a miss. That is what we're calling it. Oh man, Buzzsaw pouring it on here in the fifth round. Oh, big left hand by Double B. These guys putting on a show at Fusion Fight League tonight. Oh man, big shot by Double B. That left hand landed. We heard that one. We felt that one on the side of the cage here.
Heard that one with the headphones on.
Jeez.
Oh.
And the guy's gonna close this out with a bang. Both fighters are swinging, and we'll go to the judges' scorecards.
Split decision. Fighting out of the blue
get started here. Doesn't look like the Alpha Wolf is looking for too much of a feeling out process. He comes out with a high kick right away and a big right hand. Some big shots exchanged right away. Big knee from Coleman Scribner lands. And these guys are throwing heavy leather early. This may not last long. Nope. These guys brawling. They enter the clinch. Some big punches, big knees being thrown by both these guys. The Alpha Wolf pouring it on here. And he rocks him, and it's a big finish!
Wow.
The Alpha Wolf finishes with a knockout.
That
Phil Baroni, also known as the New York Badass, a legend in the cage, a warrior in every sense of the word. But now he's fighting the biggest fight of his life from behind bars. Don't miss it.
Hear the crowd roar. TV, the place I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up. Let's rumble. Face fucking hard like a punch to the face. Fight TV got you covered, no time to waste. Control, breaking bones. This is the real deal. Get your adrenaline pumping. Can you handle what you feel? Can you handle what you feel? Fist of fury in the ring we go. Watch the battles unfold. Blow by blow. Fight TV, the best in the game. No need to search elsewhere. They all sound the same.
Well, there's an art to cooking pasta. The people that do it best, what they always do is finish the cooking process by putting it in the saute pan that has the sauce. So the sauce gets to marry into the pasta. And that's the secret. When you mix it in the pan with the sauce, you're getting flavor all the way through the dish. So come celebrate at your local Carrabba's and try one of our delicious pastas.
Knock him out, no doubt. Hear the crowd roar. I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up. Let's rumble. Let's rumble. Face fucking hard like a punch to the face. Fight team, you got you covered, no time to waste. Throw it, breaking bones. This is the real deal. Get your adrenaline pumping. Can you handle what you feel? Can you handle what you feel? Fists of fury, in the ring we go. Watch the battles unfold, blow by blow. Fight TV, the best in the game. No need to search elsewhere, they all sound the same. Knock him out, no doubt, hear the crowd roar. Fight TV, the place I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up. Let's rumble. Let's rumble. Face fucking hard like a punch to the face. Fight team, you got you covered, no time to waste. Throw it, breaking bones. This is the real deal. Get your adrenaline pumping. Can you handle what you feel? Can you handle what you feel? Fists of fury, in the ring we go. Watch the battles unfold, blow by blow. Fight TV, the best in the game. No need to search elsewhere, they all sound the same. Knock him out, no doubt, hear the crowd roar. Fight TV, the place I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up. Let's rumble. Let's rumble. Face fucking hard like a punch to the face. Fight team, you got you covered, no time to waste. Throw it, breaking bones. This is the real deal. Get your adrenaline pumping. Can you handle what you feel? Can you handle what you feel? Fists of fury, in the ring we go. Watch the battles unfold, blow by blow. Fight TV, the best in the game. No need to search elsewhere, they all sound the same. Knock him out, no doubt, hear the crowd roar. Fight TV, the place I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up. Let's rumble. Let's rumble. Face fucking hard like a punch to the face. Fight team, you got you covered, no time to waste. Throw it, breaking bones. This of fury in the ring we go. Watch the battles unfold, blow by blow. Fight TV, the best in the game. No need to search elsewhere, they all sound the same. Knock him out, no doubt, hear the crowd roar. Fight TV, the place I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up, let's rumble. Let's rumble. Face fucking hard, like a punch to the face. Fight team, you got you covered, no time to waste. Throw it, breaking bones. This is the real deal. Get your adrenaline pumping. Can you handle what you feel? Can you handle what you feel? Fists of fury in the ring we go. Watch the battles unfold, blow by blow. Fight TV, the best in the game. No need to search elsewhere, they all sound the same. Knock him out, no doubt, hear the crowd roar. Fight TV, the place I go for all the hardcore. Pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, and bare knuckle. Kickboxing, the most affordable on the web. Buckle up, let's rumble. Let's rumble. Face fucking hard, like a punch to the face. Fight team, you got you covered, no time to waste. Throw it, breaking bones. This is the real deal. Get your adrenaline pumping. Can you handle what you feel? Can you handle what you feel? Fists of fury in the ring we go. Watch the battles unfold, blow by blow. Fight TV, the best in the game. No need to search elsewhere, they all sound the same.
Access world-class fishing content anytime, anywhere. Only on Fishing TV. Explore a world of fishing adventures, from freshwater to saltwater, fly fishing to ice fishing. Learn from the experts and enjoy breathtaking fishing expeditions. Whether you are an amateur or a seasoned angler, Fishing.tv offers something for everyone. Subscribe to Fishing.tv for exclusive content, expert tips, and more.
Wow. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, fighters to the center. Your winner by Americana armbar, Tyrell Tenbear.
Dog or cat can show their love for you with custom bandanas, tags, and more, featuring their favorite human, you. And there's more. If your pet ever gets lost, these unique products help others identify who they belong to. Love my human, because love goes both ways.
All right, and here we go.
Notice they didn't touch gloves.
No touching of gloves and swinging fast. Here are our ring girls in this ring girl benefit bout. Weiss approaching relatively flat-footed, but starts throwing punches. And Lindsay is looking to take this fight to the ground. She's got an old school schoolyard headlock is what we call that. Some knees thrown by Brittany. Couple of knees by Lindsay. The schoolyard headlock.
Oh, we got a little blood. Not sure. I think that came from the first little exchange they had. Brittany hit Lindsay square in the face.
Yep.
Yeah, and there we go again.
These guys are keeping their chins relatively high in these exchanges. One of them may get clipped. And the fight goes to the ground. Another schoolyard headlock by Brittany Weiss this time. And she's landing punches in this position. Lindsay looks to stand up, but is unable to.
Yeah, Brittany said, nope, you're staying here.
Yes. I would like to punch you from the top side. Oh, we've got a tap from Lindsay Brown. So Brittany Weiss coming out on top in this.
Well, there's an art to cooking pasta. The people that do it best, what they always do is finish the cooking process by putting it in the saute pan that has the sauce. So the sauce gets to marry into the pasta. And that's the secret. When you mix it in the pan with the sauce, you're getting flavor all the way through the dish. So come celebrate at your local Carrabba's and try one of our delicious pastas.